Hi everyone, Sean Humphreys here. Welcome to this edition of the Take Charge of Change podcast. Today I'm going to discuss the power of creating your own personal and strategic plan. Now we often think about strategic planning in the context of businesses, larger businesses or large organizations. However, it's just as relevant to apply the principles of strategic planning to your own personal and professional development. Welcome to the Take Charge of Change podcast. And this podcast will help you to lead a more resilient professional and personal life by sharing great content to make you smarter, more energetic, emotionally healthy, financially confident, so you accomplish your professional and personal goals in spite of the challenges that are sure to come your way. You know, the success we experience in life is impacted significantly by our ability to think clearly, to sort through the range of options and strategies available to us, and then to take massive action towards our goals and objectives. Strategic planning in our own personal development helps us to get from point A to point B faster and more efficiently. Given enough time, those without a plan, they'll eventually get to point B. But the process might take way longer than it needs to and could be more painful than it needs to be, and obviously could be a huge waste of not only time but other resources. So why doesn't everyone engage in strategic planning for their own personal and professional development? That's a great question. Well, it's often because it doesn't come naturally to us. Although it's something we can learn, just like riding a bike or learning to change a tire, with practice and effort, we can master those skills. And strategic planning is exactly the same way. So the first benefit is that strategic planning saves time and resources. That's critical. We only have so much time and so much money, so we need to be very careful in how we handle those resources. Strategic planning focuses our attention to those projects or steps or habits that are most beneficial in the moment right now to help us to achieve our goals. So it really helps us to really be focused in our efforts. Strategic planning also helps us to have a system for measuring success and progress. Strategic planning involves monitoring the results of our efforts to confirm if we're tracking in the right direction and if there needs to be some level of fine-tuning to our personal efforts towards those goals. And of course, strategic planning helps you to build additional capital. Now, this just isn't capital in the financial sense, which is our natural default, but it can include other forms of capital. It could be social relational capital, it could be trust capital, and it could be intellectual capital that we develop as we go on. So as part of your personal strategic plan, you constantly need to be asking yourself the following question. What is it that I do especially well? Examine the areas you are clearly superior in to others in your field. You need to know what you can claim as your own personal competitive advantage. Your answer to this question should give you a clear focus to your work and life planning. Your success is tied directly to how excellent you become in the most important part of your work. Now, take it one step further. Don't only ask what things you could be doing today, but also ask the question, what do you need to be doing and being good at in 3 to 5 years in order to be still relevant in your profession? So here's some practical questions you can begin asking yourself as you begin working on your own personal strategic plan. Let's take a few areas that are really important as we develop this area. So values. In your business and career, which values, virtues, qualities, and traits are of the greatest importance to you in your career and professional development? How about vision? Imagine yourself 5 years from today. If your career and business was perfect, what would it look like to you? The next area is mission. So based on your values, how precisely do you achieve your vision? What are those steps? And purpose. One trait that all truly successful executives, entrepreneurs, and people leading organizations share is the possession of an overreaching purpose, a genuine desire to serve others through their work and business. What is your purpose? What's the purpose of your career and your business as an extension of that purpose? And how about goals? Goals help you realize that ideal future vision for your career and your business. What are specific action plans, goals, steps you need to act on to achieve those objectives? And how about knowledge and skills? To achieve your goals and fulfill your vision, what areas will you need to excel in? Write that down. And of course, habits. What specific habits of thought and action will you need to do to become the person who is capable of achieving the goals you have set for yourself? And then, of course, daily activities. What are the specific daily activities you need to engage in to ensure that you become the person you want to become to achieve the goals that you want to achieve? If you apply those basic steps, you'll have the beginnings of a strategic plan. Well, I hope this podcast has provoked some thought and reflection. Take some time now to engage in some of these questions to get clarity on what's important to you and some activities you can begin to start in order to develop your own strategic personal plan. All the best as you develop in this area and develop your professional and personal resilience. Please feel free to contact us if you'd like to start a conversation about how we can provide your organization with customized training to help your staff to become both professionally and personally resilient. And of course, be sure to download the free ebook if you haven't already done so, The Resilient Professional, chock full of great resources to help to build personal and professional resilience.